I guess I thank you for the things you didn't say as much as I did for the things you did say. I did write to Obama when he was elected the 5th day, and I said, "Dear Mr. President-elect, I say the same thing to you that Wright Patman, Sam Rayburn, and Lyndon Johnson said to General Eisenhower some 46 years ago, or ever how many it was. I didn't vote for you, you're not of my party, but you're the president, and I want to work with you." I didn't see him after I got back to D.C. for about 18 or 20 days. And by that time, I had voted against him 8 straight times. And I ran into him at the White House. He said, "I thought you were going to help me." I said, "No, go back and read that DAMN letter." He said, "Well, I've lost the letter, so I'll give you a copy of it." But he was generous and kind about it. I said, I wanted to work with you, not I wanted to work for you, but I want to work with you. And I have 3 unanswered letters, but I'm not upset about it. You're the president, I understand that, and I really do understand. But I said, I had to vote against you 8 straight times. Do you know why I voted no 8 straight times? Do you want to know? He said no. Pretty cool. Guy standing there said, "Well, I'd like to know." I said, "Because it wasn't a place to vote, hell no." He was kind to me with that. He let me eat the food they prepared for us. But Chairman Steve, you're going to do a good job for us. We need a good job done for us. We need it done this time. We need to take the floor back in November. I think we're going to take the floor back in November, but we're not a cinch. We have to work. We have to continue to work. And we have to stop the acrimony between this kind of Republican or that kind of Republican. We all need to come together, to pull together and work and elect Republicans on November the 2nd, November the 3rd. We're going to know a lot more about what's going to happen to our children and our grandchildren 10, 20, and 30 years from now, because and the prayer was perfect, because you're praying for our country, praying for our youngsters. And I've been in D.C., and if you notice the last 5 weeks of my campaign, I was not here in the district. I didn't make it known that I wasn't going to be here, but I'm on the Health Subcommittee of Energy and Commerce, and the health bill came to us first. Joe Barton and I had to stay there and work a lot of nights past midnight. I wanted to tell the good folks that wrote about us that I'm up here working, and I won't be in the district, and I'm not going to walk the towns out like I always do. But I didn't want those 5 guys running against me to know it. So I just stayed and worked, and you took care of me, and I appreciate it more than you know. But I was telling my sons that same story, and Brett, Judge, you know Brett, I've told him that if you act like you act and rule like you rule, he'd stay a long, long time. But he said, "Well, Dad, doesn't that tell you something, you're not being here?" And I said, "Well, what should it tell me? That you do better when you're not here." But I'm here, and I'm grateful for those folks. They told everything in the world on me. At one time, Mr. Chairman, they said that I ran 3rd in a 2-baby contest. Wasn't true, I ran 2nd. I remembered that. But we're at a day and time when we've lost vote after vote after vote up there. We furnished the rear for the rear kicking to the Democrats time and time again, because on the House floor, they have 40 votes on us. That's the gap we have to close. And we're going to lose anything we send up, but we made them pay for it. And Joe Barton, who's chairman of Energy and Commerce, was helpful, was great in it. And we beat that health bill down by the time it got to the floor. They have 40-vote advantage on us. It passed by 5 votes. We get 3 more votes, we would kill it right there and then. That's what should have happened. But we sent it to the Senate, beatable, a hammered up bill. And easily they could have passed that bill. Or killed that bill. But they started gambling and bragging and taking bribes on who could be that 60th vote for the Democrats, and let the bill live.